Welcome back to the channel. I'm Zach, she's Crew, this is ZXL, and today we're going to be doing our first ever Patreon trophy list review, and it is for the Giga Chad, my friend, Viger.
Super Viger boy.
So let's go! Now, of course, all trophy list reviews are entirely subjective, and ours are going to be absolutely no different. If you're using a PSMP guide, of course, that is one person's opinion on the difficulty of that game, and most of us disagree with most PSMP guide ratings, right?
Oh yeah.
So we're going to use our tried and tested Platinum Tower of Judgment that the gorgeous and talented Crew made at the beginning of the channel. In our Platinum Tower of Judgment, we have 5 categories of games. Number 1 will give you 1 point, that is the Grubby and the Auto Pop. Number 2, the games that tell tales, like Telltale's games or, visual novels, they will give you 2 points. Third is the Simple Solo, the little single player games or, those easy 2-player games like A Way Out or Bug Snacks, they'll get you 3 points. 4, a little bit spicy, these games will get you 5 points? We'll give you 5 points for that because we're feeling generous.
Yeah.
Okay? And these are for the games that either take over 100 hours, have a minimum of 5 out of 10 difficulty, are mega bugged or glitched trophies, just a pain in the arse games, but not too hard, And then the 5th and highest ranking platinum on our Platinum Tower of Judgment, the Nuclear option. These games have a minimum difficulty of 8 out of 10, possibly a huge online grind, multiple playthroughs, you know the sort. Meat Boy, Wolfenstein 2, they're your big boys.
Now this is where it gets interesting. If we like your games, we'll probably give you a few extra points. If we don't like the game, what are we going to do?
Oh, down. Less points.
Less points.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. If you boosted the game with either of us, then if we liked you, you'll get more points. And if we didn't, well, then you suck and you get less points.
I think that's fair. Yeah, boosting is important to trophy hunting. If you're a good booster, extra points. If you're a bad booster, you should lose points. So that's fair.
Yeah.
Completely objective and professional and yeah.
And if you played Miles Morales, you lose 20 points.
Okay, so having a look at Viger's trophy list, he has got his age in the bio, which I find insulting actually. Do you? Because he was born in this millennium, I just find that offensive. I like that he's YouTube Viger, yeah, definitely shout out to Viger's amazing YouTube. His videos are just so fucking good. Trophy hunter, yeah, obviously. Trophies, 2,456, that's not bad for someone that was born in this millennium, that isn't bad. Only 50 platinums though.
You started getting trophies this millennium, same as him. So how does that make any difference?
That's true.
You still got 6,000.
That's true.
Come on, what's he up to?
I know, right?
What's he do spending his days?
Apparently he works and uni and stuff. I mean, what's all that about?
Ugh.
Right. Only 48 games out of 113 completed. That's not great. The completion is 58.34%, which is actually quite disappointing for someone of his talent, because he is a very talented gamer.
Yeah.
Now, I've played a lot with Viger, and I've gamed with him a little bit too, and he is actually really, really good.
Give me a second.
1,761 unearned trophies. That's nearly as many as me.
I mean, you are.
2,180.
Oh, he's doing better than you still.
But I've got like 200 and something games.
How many trophies per day do you get?
Less than that. He has better trophies per day than me.
Okay, so he's a little bit more dedicated, but he doesn't like completing games.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he likes completing games.
Okay,
He says he's a trophy hunter in his bio, but I'm not sure he's telling the truth there, is he?
No, he likes collecting the trophies, he just doesn't like completing the games. So
he doesn't like the platinum game?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, he's afraid of the platinum.
Let's have a look at his trophy cabinet and see what he is proud of. Ultimate Fall Guy, 0.87% Ultra, that is a sexy platinum.
Yeah.
I'm almost certain that he used the glitch to get it, but the infallible trophy, but that's still impressive. Full Wormage for Worms Rumble. We both know that Worms games are notoriously buggy and pains in the arse to platinum. Destruction All Stars, That's quite difficult, isn't it? All stars. It's impressive. Another full. I don't know why you'd have 2 Fallout trophies. Fall Guy trophies, even, is what I mean. I know the game. I've never played it.
You don't think you'd auto-pop it, do you?
Platinum trophies for FIFA 22 and 23. Nice.
Nope,
Call of
I'm
Duty
out.
Black Ops Cold War. That's good. Yeah, I thought you might be.
Yeah.
Knockout City. Yeah. Rayman Legends is an impressive one.
Yeah,
I'd
that
take-
one is impressive.
Yeah, take my hat off to anyone that can put up with those daily challenges. So kudos to you for that, Figer. Let's have a look at your rarest trophies. Only 51 ultra rare trophies. My God.
You don't even have as many ultra rares as Zach.
Bro, you don't even have as many ultra rares as Zach.
And you haven't even got as many ultra rares as Zach. What a loser.
You don't have as many ultra rares as Daddy.
Shame! Shame!
Trophy milestones. Let's see if he's interested in his trophy milestones. His first trophy was Astro's Playroom 2 years ago. So yeah, he's got 2.7 a day over 2 years. I've got like 2.4 over 5 years. 10th Platinum, Little Nightmares 2. 20th Platinum, Fall Guys, okay. 1000th trophy. So yeah, he doesn't focus on his 1000th trophy there.
Or maybe he
Or his
is.
Elite trophy, he's just got Big Spender from Ghostwire Tokyo.
He might be a big Plants vs Zombies fan.
He might be, maybe.
You know?
I will say Sekiro as a 50th Platinum
Yeah.
is absolutely awesome. And the Kill 2000 Enemies is his 2000 trophy.
Yeah.
That is Giga Chad level cool.
That is pretty awesome.
Giga Chad level cool. Funny story, I actually made my 1000th trophy, the firing 100,000 shots in Wolfenstein Youngblood, which I thought was cool.
Yeah.
So, thank you. So, 1 point for Grubby, 2 points for Games Telltales, 3 points for Simple Solos, 5 points for a Little Bit Spicy, and 10 points for those nuclear options. Game 1, a short hike. We've got a 70.19% completion percentage, and it was completed within 4 hours.
That's a grubby.
That's a
Gotta be.
Grubby, defo, yeah. A way out. Now, I said at the beginning, really easy co-op games would be Simple Solos.
Okay. The equivalent.
Yeah, and that is a really easy co-op game. I think that's probably the easiest co-op game you could ever do. So
Okay.
that's a Simple Solo for me. That's 3 points. He's up to 4. Ape Escape, again, Simple Solo. It's actually a bit tricky, Ape Escape, and it's a classic game, so kudos for
Okay.
that one. So we're up to 7 points because that's Simple Solo. Now, Arcadegeddon. I boosted Arcadegeddon with Viga, and I'm going to say I'm definitely going to go back and help him get those trophies. The only reason he
Okay.
hasn't is because he's got busy launching his amazing channel and doing the Crash videos, I think, at the time. So I'm gonna say that is a platinum. It's also a little bit spicy because it's all online and it's quite tricky in places. So that's a 5. That's a 5 points for me. that
Okay.
one. So he's up to 12, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. Astro's Playroom. I mean, you've played Astro's Playroom, haven't you?
Yeah.
And it's really easy, right?
Yeah, it's essentially a grubby, but it's a nice grubby.
Yeah, it's a really fancy grubby. And
Yeah,
so we'll call it a Simple Solo, won't we? 'Cause it's
Yeah.
nice. So that's what, 15 points?
Okay.
Battlefield. I mean, how could you not finish Battlefield? Like, wow.
What is
easy,
wrong with you?
Right? I haven't finished it either, don't worry.
I haven't started it.
Biomutant. This is a good one, right? Okay.
Okay.
So we've got 2 minutes and 55 seconds. That is blatantly an auto pop.
Yeah.
So that's a 1 pointer. That's a grubby straight away. Auto
Yeah.
pops are grubby. So that's 16 points there. But he did do it originally, but he did do it around time of release, which makes me think he used the glitch to get out of playing it on the hardest difficulty. But I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah. We'll do that. We'll give
Shall
him
we?
the benefit of the doubt because we don't know for certain.
We don't. No. And unlike some people that demand YouTubers do in-depth, thorough investigations into each game to see if someone, bugs the game to beat it really quickly and easily, we're just gonna call it a little bit spicy because I believe in my boy. So what did he have before? 16 was it? Blaster Master Zero, never heard of it, don't care. Bloodborne. I am now triggered. I'm offended and hurt that someone I care so much about, someone I respect so much about, hasn't finished the greatest game ever made.
I'll get you your comfort blanket, shall I?
Please.
Yeah.
And
Watch
my
the winch like a
fleshlight.
little bitch.
Shame!
He also loses 5 points for not platinum in Bloodborne because it's
Okay.
such a masterpiece. Bug Snacks, that is another super simple solo. But I think you do it co-op, but it's 2 days, 7 hours, 38% completion, you know, platinum rate, so platinum rarity even. So yes,
Okay.
that's a nice simple solo. Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War is a real bugger of a game, and he has moaned a lot about this game. In fact, he has talked me, Deadman, and Carl out of doing it. I mean, he
Okay.
hasn't, because we're still probably going to do it because Deadman wants to do it, but I think that's a nuclear game, you know.
Okay.
I think that's his first nuclear in this. Which kind of redeems him a little bit
Yeah.
for the Bloodborne blasphemy.
does.
So,
Yeah.
although how he hasn't finished Modern Warfare 2, which is like an easier platinum, much easier platinum. All over the place, Figer. What are you doing, mate? Shiv 2, that's a little bit spicy. Love that, and he's gonna get nuclear points for that. He's gonna get an extra 5 points
Yeah.
because honestly, it was the first game we boosted together, and it was one of the best boosting experiences I've ever had, and it was the start of our friendship. And one of my favourite games because of the people I played it with,
Yeah.
and he's a big part of that, obviously. So
And he helped with the glitches.
he did. He figured out a platinum saving bug fix.
Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah, these are all nuclears.
Okay.
I mean, they're not though. That's the problem, because I
Alright.
think they're like 7, so they are a little bit spicy. 1, 2, and 3. So Bandicoot, Cortex Strikes Back, and Warped. They're all a little bit spicy. So they're 5 each. Crash Team Racing, however, is a nuclear fucking option. Nuclear as it gets. That game, and if you haven't watched Figer's video on CTR as well, it's really deceiving.
Yeah, that was good.
Oh, it is. It's
Yeah.
brilliant. But it's a really deceiving game. It feels really, really easy until you get to the last few trophies, and then, oh my god. Although, the rage face of that video is... Cult of the Lamb, that is a little bit spicy as well, I think.
Okay.
Hasn't finished Cuphead. He thinks he's going to do Meat Boy, and he can't finish Cuphead. Cyberpunk.
That's glitchy as hell, isn't it?
It is glitchy as hell. But I think he should lose points because it's Cyberpunk.
Yeah, but then he did platinum it, so it's not like he's tried it and just give up because of the glitches.
I'd respect that more.
Yeah.
I really don't like Cyberpunk. No, that's a little bit spicy
Yeah.
because of the bugs. Yeah, we'll give him that.
Yeah.
Demon Turf. That sounds like a trans-hating demonic entity that you need to vanquish to save the trans community. Destruction All-Stars, that is an impressive one. I think that's a little bit spicy. It's all online, so I think that's a little bit spicy at least. There's a 1.69% ultra rare platinum, which is Dirt 5, that's a simple solo. Doki Doki Literature Club Plus.
What the fuck?
We're going to have a look at this game, aren't we?
Yeah.
It has 19 trophies.
To your left.
But I know how to use a computer, Stephen.
Yeah, but you don't know how to use mine.
It's a 44%, and it does just look like, 1 out of 10 difficulty. 15 hours though, so I'm going to guess it's like a... What is it?
If you stopped long enough, you might be able to read something.
I think that's a Games Tell Tales from first look. Yeah? It's a 1 out of 10 difficulty, but 15
Yeah,
hours.
looks like. Although there is a date-sensitive trophy. What's that for?
Let's have a look. Stonks. Review Paula's project plan. No, because it's the CT, isn't it? Yeah,
Yeah.
no, right. So that's that. We will give that 2 points though, because it's 15 hours is a commitment to a game.
Yeah, and you've got to change your settings on your PlayStation in order to, like, pop one of the trophies.
Yeah, which is a bit
So,
finicky.
yeah.
Donut County. Now, here is a really controversial one. It takes you, about 4 hours to platinum.
grubby.
It's not a grubby though.
It is a grubby, but it's a good grubby.
It's a great grubby. It's
Okay.
the greatest
So
because it wasn't made as a grubby.
we'll go with a 2 point for that as well. If we're going to give the other one 2 points, we'll give that one 2
nice.
points. Good grubby.
See, we got you there, bro. Now we've got 3 Fall Guys Platinums here, and at least one of those is auto-popped. So that's an immediate 1 pointer.
Shame! Shame!
Didn't. In
Did.
44 seconds,
That's a second
no least.
auto-pop, bro.
Shame! Shame!
The first one, though, I'm going to give that nuclear. And I'm going to give the third one nuclear as well, because I think he did that legit.
Okay.
Alright, so he gets 2 nuclears and a grubby for those 3 platinums, which is 21 points. That's cool.
I'm not commenting on FIFA.
FIFA 22, FIFA 23. Now, these are a little bit spicy. They're a little bit spicy. They're both a pain in the bum in places. They take a long time. There's a lot of online grind, so they're both a little bit spicy. I will say, though, real Chads and real trophy hunters double stack them. But because you've actually gone and done FIFA 23, unlike some people, I'll give you 5 points each for those.
I will also say that idiots also double stack FIFA games.
Boxyland 1 and 2. These are actually good games. These are actually really fun little Ratalaker kind of platformers. They're yeah.
Grubbies?
Yeah, oh yeah, they're grubbies as fuck, but they're great games. GTA Vice City. Oh, and it's the remastered version.
Can you not spit in my living room, please?
It Takes Two. Now, here we are, back to some plats. So It Takes Two, in my opinion, is a simple solo.
Okay.
Cool.
That was easy.
Yeah, done. Jack and Jill, 98.91% rarity for the platinum. What do you want to do with that?
We did it in 10 minutes, so it's like clearly a grubby.
Yep, it is. Cow the Kangaroo, which to me just sounds so confusing. Imagine telling a little kid, you know, this is Cow the Kangaroo. Is that a fucking cow or is it a fucking kangaroo? Is it going to moo or jump? You know? Because the last thing you want is a jumping cow or a mooing kangaroo.
I don't know, there's a jumping cow in Lego Batman 3.
That game sucks.
It's fun.
For who?
Me.
Cow the Kangaroo, it does look like a simple solo. 47%, so it's not grubby, took him a whole day, so yeah. Knockout City, that is a little bit spicy.
Is it?
Oh yeah, that's it. That one I think is definitely a little bit spicy. We've got some notes here that we made. And it says, Feiger must finish Bloodborne or Zach will never speak to him again.
Shame!
Oh, I see what's coming up. You see what's coming up. We all see what's coming up.
Little Nightmares 2, 42.31%. Now, apparently the first one's quite difficult and it doesn't have a platinum. Okay. And my friend Pete at Pete Air Games, who again, another wonderful channel, really fantastic IP is, he loves Little Nightmares.
Okay.
But I think that one's a simple solo, the second one.
Alright.
So that's where it's going. It's going to get 3 points. Lollipop Chainsaw Massacre, the fact that he hasn't finished that is quite disappointing. Did you not want to look up her skirt or...
Minus 20 points?
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely.
Moving on.
You know. Mayo 1 and 2 now.
Nice.
Again, it is only 1 point each, and if you have the trilogy, we'd give you some bonus points, but you don't. So...
Right. Lazy.
Ollie Ollie World. See, that'd be an impressive platinum. If you went and got that, I'd be very impressed. Like, that would impress me almost as much as Meat Boy, I think. Operation Tango, that is another simple solo. I know it's all online, but it is a simple game. It takes like 6 hours, so...
Okay. It took him 8 months.
Yeah, but...
I'm evil. Oh, Plants vs. Zombies terrifies the little nerd.
Does it?
Yeah, she didn't like it.
Oh, our poor 6-year-old. Plants vs. Zombies, though, I didn't know that. Didn't have a platinum. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Pumpkin Jack! That's a simple solo. That's a game I want to play this year. That's the game I wanted to play last year when it came out, but I'm definitely playing it next year. Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. Oh, that's another simple solo there. I'm playing that at the minute. Rift Apart. Looks very good.
It must be a simple solo if you're playing it. So, Rayman Legends. That's got to be a simple solo. You got the plat.
That is a little bit spicy at the very least.
Yeah, it is.
Resident Evil 4, that is, I think that's a little bit spicy, but the 26.26%, that actually makes me change my mind. I reckon that's a simple solo, actually.
Okay.
Shall we have a look? Should we see
Yeah.
let's see what the trophy guide says, just so we can have a... Oh, it's a 6 out of 10.
7 playthroughs.
7 playthroughs, 6 out of 10. Do you know what? That is a little bit spicy. That is a very nice, a little bit spicy.
Yeah.
That's a great video as well. Another absolute bang. Resident Evil Village. Well, we're just going to call that a little bit spicy now. I'm just going to judge it all by the same, because I'm lazy. Sackboy, that is a little bit spicy. That's like a 6 out of 10.
Oh.
Genuinely think that's a really tricky game. Sekiro. Now, this is his most recent platinum, and this one I'm very proud of. He's played it 1 million times, and it almost redeems him for Bloodborne, but it doesn't. So it is a little bit spicy. It's not a nuclear game. It's a 7 out of 10. And because he's played it a lot as well, I'm going to be completely subjective in my rating of this one and say it is simple solo. Yeah, it's a little bit spicy. You can have the 5 points. I love you, bro. Sir Lovelot. I'm going to call that a grubby and move on, okay?
Yeah.
Slide.
Grubby.
Sonic Frontiers, the easiest Sonic game ever, I think.
What are we giving that then?
Simple solo. How has he not finished SpongeBob?
You
I
finished.
love me. No, I haven't played Cosmic Shake. I've played,
different
yeah, I played Bikini Bottom. But I'm going to play that one. I've just got too big a stack in my way. Spyro, simple solo. How have you not finished Stray? It's like a 4-hour plan. What's that about? And it's also wonderful. And you love cats, even though you're allergic to them. What? Some of these really, really are concerning, is the word. Look at this Super Meat Boy. He's not even as far as Nancy. Our
I
six-year-old
she'll platinum the game.
Our 6-year-old is beating you to the Meat Boy Platinum. Just thought I'd let you know that. So, and he's got Super Meat Boy Forever, which I hear from him is actually better than the original. He loves that game so much.
And yet he hasn't platinumed it. And he started it before Super Meat Boy.
Fuck off! Shame! Shame!
I hope he gets that. And I hope that it drives him mad getting it. I hope it upsets him getting that trophy as much as it's going to upset me because he put it on my trophy list.
In his defence.
It was your fault, I know. Betrayed by 2 people I love. Dark Pictures Anthology. How do you not finish a Dark Pictures Anthology? That's like not finishing a Telltale game. Come on. The Pathless.
What's that?
That's a simple solo because it's 40% then. Who's going to judge it on the rarity now, I think? Witchcrafty. That sounds like a game you'd play, but it is also very clearly a simple solo.
Yeah.
So Witchcrafty.
Okay.
Worms Rumble. I reckon that might be even a nuclear option, you know.
It
I'm
might
not
be.
entirely sure, but we will find out now. Let's have a look.
Worms games are ball busters, aren't they?
Oh, they're bastards. It's a 4 out of 10, but it's 100 hours, so it's still a little bit spicy.
Didn't they say something like that about that Worms game you played?
And yeah. But that one is actually like proper nuclear. That one's crazy.
Okay.
And Wreckfest, I think that's a simple solo as well, although that does look like a fun game and I would like
It
to play
does.
that. So my gorgeous secretary went and did her adding up, taking away, multiply, subtraction, and she decided that Figer has a whopping 178 points. And being the first and only member of the ZXL Platinum Trophy List Review Hall of Fame, he's number 1! My boy Figer is numero uno, my man. One of the most skilled gamers I know. One of the best human beings I know. I love him, I love his channel. I'm very proud that he's one of my friends, so go check his channel out. If you want a Trophy List review, you will have to join the Patreon, as only the Goldies get reviewed. If you enjoyed this, then make sure to subscribe for more Platinum Trophy reviews. I'm Zach, she was Crew, this is ZXL, he was Figer. Be good to each other.